Today on Craft Club for Kids, we are going to make a paper poppy craft. For today's craft, you're going to need some glue, a pencil, some scissors, and some paper. Here I have a little bit of black, some green, some blue for my background, and red for my poppy. The first thing I want to do is take the color I'm going to use for my background. So I happen to have this blue piece of paper. You could use a different color blue. A black would also work. And I want to make my picture a little bit smaller today, so I'm taking the long side left to right, short side top to bottom, and I'm going to fold over that left to right. So I'm folding from left to right just to make myself a little fold line. Once I have my fold line, I'm going to open that up, and I'm going to cut off that extra bit of glue. You could choose to make your page larger than mine. I just like the smaller piece. There we go. Once I have that, I am now going to take my red piece of paper and I am going to fold it over once. So I'm folding once, left to right, just like we did with the blue. Then I'm going to fold again. So I'm just going to pull it from the bottom to the top. And I'm going to go one more time. So I'm going to go left to right again. So I folded 3 times, trying to keep all these corners matched up. Now, once I have folded my 3 times, I want to go to the fold. So here, see how it's stuck? It's folded together. That's where I'm going to draw. And the bottom here where it's stuck together. This is open. I am not going to draw here, and this is open. So make sure it's the folded part. With my pencil, I am going to draw a half a heart in 3 different sizes. So I'm going to start up here, and I'm going to go right to that fold. I'm going to go up and around. So this is going to be my largest heart. Then I'm going to draw one that's a little bit smaller than that one. So I'm going to go up and around, and you can see this one's larger, this one's smaller, and I'm going to draw a smaller one. Now this is where it's folded, and I'm going to do a smaller one. So I'm doing 3 different sizes, a large, a medium, and a small. Once you have your large, your medium, and your small, go ahead, grab your scissors, and you're going to cut those out. Now, because I had everything folded, when I open these up, I should end up with 4 of each size. If something happened and that did not work for you, do not worry. Just go ahead and make 4 hearts in a large size, 4 hearts in a medium size, and 4 in a smaller size. Now I'm going to take those hearts and I'm going to glue them together. To do that, I want to put glue. Let's start with a small one. I want to put glue on the tip, so the point of the heart, and join the other tip to that. And then I'm going to do the same thing going up and down. So here I went left to right. And we'll go up and down, so the tip goes in the middle, and then the next tip. Here we go. And you just have to move them around a little bit so that it looks like you have your poppy. Now the smaller one's a little hard to deal with because of the glue. It gets on your fingers, so just be patient as you're maneuvering it. And you can see the reason I'm moving it a little bit is I don't want big spaces in between. I want it all to look like a poppy. I'm going to put that to the side, and then I'm going to do the same thing with the other 2 hearts. So go ahead, or sorry, the other 4 hearts and 4 hearts, but the other 2 poppies. So go ahead and glue all your poppies together. Now that I have my poppies, I'm going to find my little black piece of paper, and I want to make the center for each one of my poppies. You're going to fold once, you're going to fold twice. So we folded twice. We're going to draw a circle that's large enough for the largest poppy. So a circle that's large enough for the largest poppy. I think that one will work. And we're going to cut that out. And then, if you like that size, you can go ahead and just trim it for the next two. I actually think it works really nice for this one. And I think it's a little bit too big for that one, so I'm just going to trim it a little bit so it fits my smaller one. So go ahead and make circles that work for your poppies and then glue them in the middle. Once you have all three of your poppies, we are going to use that green paper and we're just going to cut out some stems. Now I have a fairly long piece of paper, so I'm just going to cut out stems and then I will trim them later. I'm going to cut out 3. Now you could measure if you would like by using a ruler to make all your stems the same size, and will help you to cut straight. Or you could just cut like I am and doing your best. It's completely up to whatever works for you. To arrange your poppies, I like the big one in the front, the medium one just above it to the left, and I like to stagger the small one up to the right. Then I am going to place my stems. Once I am happy with the way everything looks, then I will glue that down and trim my stems when I'm all done. So go ahead. Thanks for joining me on Craft Club for Kids to make this paper poppy craft. Remember, be creative and have fun.